into the war so they can defend our country and protect women and children.
I'm going to answer this question, but then we're going to go right back to red pill because we're already doing what I didn't want to do. We're talking about the draft and feminism. So
you made the correlation, man. Don't run from it.
But the correlation is you're focusing on the wrong thing. I'm talking about how things start one way and can turn into something else.
And I still disagree with the presupposition. How can a description start one way and then turn into another description?
Would you say that the red pill content today is doing exactly what the descriptors say, or are they giving prescriptions?
Red pill is descriptors.
No, I'm asking you if the content is promoting prescriptions or just descriptors.
We are arguing red pill, not the content. You're talking about the content. The content are creators.
Yes, but that's how most people consume
the content are content creators. That's human beings.
Do you think most people know the red pill descriptors or they know the red pill prescriptions?
I think most people that watch red pill content, they know the red pill descriptors. So does guns kill people or people kill people?
Hold on. I want to go back to your point you just said. So if you're watching red pill content,
I answered yours. Do guns kill people or do people kill people?
People kill people.
Okay, people kill people. So now let's stay here real quick. Since people kill people and red pill is a set of descriptors, meaning that descriptors, which would be the gun, not actually pulling the trigger. This means that people that give prescriptions based off a descriptor that is on the content. That's something much different than what we're debating, which is red pill. So we can speak about the content and the content creators.
That's what we're doing.
Which would be people shooting the gun. We're not speaking about people shooting the gun. We're speaking about the gun.
So when you just admitted,
you just admitted that guns don't kill people. People kill people. You get that, right?
Yes.
So if red pill, my argument, you have to defeat my argument. My argument is that red pill is a set of descriptors, which in this analogy, which would be the gun. Guns don't kill people. That means that a descriptor, timeout, stop it. A descriptor cannot do anything bad unless it has someone to use the descriptors and make a prescription out of it.
So
do you
can
get
guns
that?
Be used for harm?
Of course, guns can be used for harm, but it can also be used to save people.
Yes, but I'm saying there is more damage being done by the red pill, these guns that you're using as an analogy, than good being done with that gun that you're saying. There is more harm being done, and I can send you 12 studies.
So do you blame? So time out real quick. Do you blame red pill? Do you blame red pill for that, or do you blame the content creators?
I have 12 bibliography.
Okay. Do you blame red pill for that? Or do you blame the content creators?
I absolutely blame red pill for it because
you don't blame that. That's a contradiction. You just admitted that guns don't kill people. That means that red pill doesn't do any harm to people. So how can red pill be accountable for how people is using to give the prescriptions? Red pill gives 0 prescriptions, bro.
Okay.
You have to argue my descriptors.
No, I don't. I'm telling you that content
real quick.
Did not start as just a descriptor. It became popular by online grifters who are promoting it. And the fact that you're denying it just to make a little point. The point is it's harming men and men are hurting themselves. And you're just trying to make some semantic argument about descriptors and prescriptors. Most people hear it.
It's not semantic.
Most people hear it.
It's important.
From prescriptors. Do you acknowledge that most people hear red pill content online?
Most people hear red pill content online?
Yes,
yeah, for sure. That's content.
You acknowledge that
we're not speaking about. So once again, Raphael, what you're doing here is Raphael. What you're doing here is you're moving the goalpost to content and content creators.
My entire opening statement was about
what's the title of the debate, Raphael?
Red pill is also content. It's not just a descriptor.
What are you talking about? Red pill is a set of descriptors, man. And you've agreed with it.
It's also a type of content.
You just admitted guns don't kill people. People kill people, which means that people take information and do whatever they want to do with it.
Sure,
so you can't hold. So listen, you can't hold the gun accountable and you can't hold red pill accountable.
Bullshit.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I can.
Well, explain to me how you can.
Guns can cause harm. Can they not? Can they not harm people?
No, you just admitted that they can't.
Okay.
Only a person can.
Can people harm people in mass amounts without the gun? Is that possible?
What? Have you seen history? Come on, bro.
Are you being
No,
obtuse
I'm
on
being
purpose?
very
Are you being
serious.
obtuse? No, you're being
No, I'm
obtuse
being
on
very
purpose.
serious.
You're
Have
being
you
obtuse on
seen
purpose.
history with all the killings and wars that happened in history, and they had no guns? They had arrows and knives and swords.
Yeah, the arrows.
And it was millions.
Is harm possible with a gun and weapons? Is harm possible?
Harm is possible with my fist. So should I cut off my hand?
Man, you are making some stupid ass arguments. Are you
It isn't an
right now?
No, that isn't stupid.
Yes,
listen,
it is.
Harm is possible with my fist.
Okay, we're talking about
should I cut off my should I cut off my hand?
Positive and net negative. Red pill is not just a descriptor. It can't just be words on a screen. It's not just that. It has become an adopted by millions of men who I have already explained are hurting themselves, and you don't care about that because you're trying to make
you're making an assertion and saying that I don't care about something where I never said that. So now you're lying. And this is what I'm not going to do. So we've been live for 22 minutes. And during this whole thing, I did not say that you are a simp and you are promoting some nonsensical stuff and what you're doing is harming men. I've never said anything about you. I'm arguing your argument, but you want to take it and say you don't care about men. Where did you get that from?
My entire opening
in my entire opening, I just explained that red pill is a set of descriptors that equips men with the tools of knowledge so they can move in the dating marketplace. How is that hurting men?
Because they're not moving in the dating marketplace. And I've read you data that shows that they're not dating. They're not dating. So it's not helping them. And I'm telling you that they're hurting themselves. And you're saying, who cares? Because it's just a descriptor. That's what
got it. So you think, no, I didn't say who cares. So you're putting words in my mouth again.
Why?
I'd never said who cares.
I'm talking about the actual negative effects of red pill, and you're just saying, well, it's a descriptor, so who cares? That's what you're saying.
Wait, when did I say who cares?
That's what you're implying.
No, I'm saying that you are arguing something that is silly to argue because you've just admitted that guns don't kill people. People kill people. So
but people use guns to kill people.
So then who takes accountability then? The gun? Did you ever see a gun go to jail?
I'm saying the person
Did a gun ever go to jail, bro?
No, of course not. That's a stupid question.
Okay, so people go to jail.
Stupid question, you know it. Yes, people go to jail because they're using guns.
How can red pill be accountable for if someone
do people go to jail for gun crimes? Do people go to jail for gun crimes?
Stop it. How can red pill be accountable?
Do people go to jail?
I was in the middle of asking you a question, and I will answer your question.
You asked me your stupid question about guns going to jail, and I'm saying, do people go to jail for gun crimes?
You said, you've already said, yeah, people go to jail. People go to jail, not guns go to jail.
People go to jail for gun crimes.
You've already said people go to jail.
Answer the question. Do people go to jail for gun crimes?
Yes, people go to jail, not the guns.
Okay, but the gun is a big part of the reason they get sentenced. The gun is a big part of their sentencing. If they use a gun, if you go rob a store with a gun, if you go rob a store with your fist, you're not going to get as harsh of a penalty than if you go in with a gun. The gun is a factor in the harm that's being caused. And so what I'm saying is that red pill is a descriptor. The gun is being used to harm men online. And you're just saying, who cares? It's just a descriptor.
Got it. So within that situation, if someone uses a gun and then they go to prison based off the gun that they use to commit whatever crime, right? They use this gun. Is the gun ever accountable for the crime or the person?
It is a factor in the sentencing. So
no. You said the gun is accountable?
I said it is a factor in the sentencing.
Okay, but the gun is never accountable.
No, it's an inanimate object, but that doesn't mean it doesn't cause harm.
Wait. How can a gun cause? So if a gun is laying in someone's garage, and it's never used, does that gun ever cause harm?
No.
Okay.
That gun is being used. That red pill is being used.
Real quick.
That gun is being used.
The only way the gun can cause harm is if someone chooses to pick up that gun and then they have a choice to either do something harmful with it or do something good with it. You still have a choice. Real quick,
men are using
do you still have a real quick?
But
do you still have a choice?
Yes, but I'm saying that
so now when it comes to red pill,
men are choosing to use that gun to harm men online.
Got it. So now when it comes to red pill, if red pill is a set of descriptors, red pill is the gun. Red pill is not a net negative for men because red pill is a net is guns a net negative for men?
I would say yes. You know, most guys, most men. Can I answer the question, or you just want to? Can I?
All cops have guns. Our military has guns, and they use those guns to protect us.
Are you just going to react, or can I answer the question? Are you going to react? Or you asked me a question.
You already did answer the question, bro.
I didn't answer. I didn't finish.
You said yes.
That most men who have guns in their homes, do you know who most likely the victim is?
It doesn't matter who the victim is because it's the person that chooses to do something good or bad with the gun.
The most likely victim of people who own a handgun in their house?
That's just moving a goalpost.
It's not moving the goalpost.
Yeah. So what you're doing is,
are guns a net positive or a net negative? I'm not. No, you don't. I need your help. What I'm saying is that guns. You said are guns a net positive for men or net negative? And I'm telling you that it's a net negative because most likely the person who owns a gun, the most people that use it on is themselves. That is 99% of like the uses. They're not shooting other people. They're typically shooting themselves. So I would say it's a net negative. But here we are talking about guns because you can't talk about the actual subject.
No, we're speaking about the subject. Men. We're speaking about the subject. So I'm a 6'4", 205-pound man. These couldn't be lethal. You get what I'm saying? So is my hand a net positive or a net negative for me? My fist.
Our fist. How many fists do people kill people per year?
What I'm saying is, these fists can kill someone.
How many people die from fists a year?
Listen. These fists can kill someone.
How many people die from fists a year?
These fists can kill someone.
How many people die from fists a year?
Okay, so here's what I'll do is I'll throw you an olive branch here, right? So it's very simple. Manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of getting to the root, the cause of things, the cause of the conversation. When we're speaking, you keep moving towards action. You keep moving towards how things should be or things happening, right? That's what you're moving towards. Before things happen, before people make any choice, right? It's how things are. It's just rooted into facts and in biology, how things are.
If we were having a debate about guns, to use your analogy, and you said, well, a gun is a tool that's used, it's never used for harm, it's just the thing, we would be talking about how people use guns. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do here.
No. One is much different. The debate is red pill. Correct. So my definition of red pill is a set of descriptors, right? Not a set of prescriptions. So red pill isn't telling anyone. So think about how can red pill be bad if red pill isn't telling anyone to do anything, but it's just describing things.
But did you hear my analogy?
I'm going to dispute your analogy. How can a gun be bad if a gun is not can a gun speak and say, pick up this gun and rob a bank? Can a gun speak and say, hey man, you should kill your whole family? Guns don't do that. You already admitted that guns do not kill people. People kill people. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.